In our time today, we regularly hear the phrases equality and women's rights. That is to say that men and women should have complete equality in all matters of life. Looking much closer at the matter though, it is evident that there are inherent differences between males and females, the most apparent being the physical aspects of each. So if we are different physically from the very start, is it logical to assume we should be equal in everything else? In most sources of media within the developed world, it isn't uncommon to hear about disparities in pay between males and females performing the same task. Also, governments have to initiate schemes to ensure women receive a fair allocation of opportunities in employment. It obviously illustrates that in the West there are serious concerns with regards to equality for women. Looking further afield to countries such as India, it is still possible to find cases of Sikh and Hindu communities committing infanticide upon baby girls due to their social stigmas attached to them, and also the low status that is inherently applied to them within Hinduism. There is obviously a major issue regarding the rights of women. So we've established in the developed world and Eastern cultures steeped in custom, there is a real divide on how women are treated. But what do religions such as Judaism, Christianity and Islam have to say on this matter? In Judaism, Deuteronomy implies a man may rape a virgin providing he pays the girl's father 50 shekels of silver. Doesn't sound very equal. Moving on to Christianity, in Matthew it states a woman is an adulteress if she remarries following a divorce, punishable by death in Judaic law. Again, I don't think it would be much fun being a woman in either of these faiths. Which takes us on to Islam, the barbaric religion which, although it allows women to work for equal pay, forbids infanticide against girls, punishes the man who rapes, and permits a woman to divorce without her reputation being tarnished, nevertheless is barbaric because it forces women to cover themselves up. After all, in the developed world, countries like the United Kingdom have newspapers containing images of naked women read by millions of people. The logic being it's barbaric to cover up and civilized to ogle over naked women. Or am I missing something here? Anyway, back to the point, Islam is oppressive because women have to cover up. But alas, we find it prevalent in other religions as well, particularly Judaism and Christianity. For example, just ask an Orthodox Jewish woman about covering her hair, or read Corinthians where St. Paul instructed any woman who didn't cover her head to have her hair cut off. But because Christians and Jews don't actually follow their religion as was revealed by God, indicating they either don't believe it's the word of God or that they know better than God, it's the poor Muslim woman who knows full well she's following God's laws as instructed to Jews and Christians who gets labelled as oppressed. In summary, therefore, inequalities against women are prevalent in the world, most notably in the Western world where exploitation of women as sexual objects and second-rate citizens in terms of pay, and also countries steeped in primitive cultures such as India where aborting female fetuses is the norm. Islam is the only religion which sanctifies the rights of women, bettering the other Abrahamic faiths as discussed. A woman in Islam is recognised for her ability, not her assets. By the way, to get the real view of Christians and Jews with regards to women, just read the story of Eve in the Bible.